Good morning to all. Today we are going to study a wonderful poem, Wind, by Subramanya Bharati. And this poem is translated from Tamil by A.K. Ramanujan. So, before that, shall I ask you some questions? Okay. Which are the things impressed you from the nature most? Can you say? Which are the things impressed you from the nature? The most one. Can you say that? I think many of us like the rain, isn't it? And also rainbow. And how many of you like the wind, especially the cool breeze? Yes. We always expect a cool breeze because it freshens us, isn't it? So here we get another phase of the wind, and it is not a good phase. It is a bad phase of the wind. Do you know why? Because each of the elements from our nature, rain, wind, waterfall, whatever the things, all of them have their own nature. It may be smooth sometimes, but sometimes it must be worst. And we cannot predict that. What are their forms at any time? Each and every moment, their faces change. Here, the poet Subramanya Bharati tries to express the different moments, different forms of wind, especially the cruel face of the wind, and how he made fun of the weaklings. Weaklings, the people who weak. Clear? Okay. So before that, I read the poem. You just listen this carefully, then go through the poem. Okay. Wind, come softly. Don't break the shutters of the windows. Don't scatter the papers. Don't throw down the books on the shelf. There, look what you did. You threw them all down. You tore the pages of the books. You brought rain again. You are very clever at poking fun at weaklings. Frail crumbling houses, crumbling doors, crumbling rafters, crumbling wood, crumbling bodies, crumbling lives, crumbling hearts. The wind god winnows and crushes them all. He won't do what you tell him. So come, let's build strong homes. Let's join the doors firmly. Practice to firm the body. Make the heart steadfast. Do this, and the wind will be friends with us. The wind blows out weak fires. He makes strong fires roar and flourish. His friendship is good. We praise him every day. Go to the first stanza. Wind, come softly. Don't break the shutters of the windows. Don't scatter the papers. Don't throw down the books on the shelf. There, look what you did. You threw them all down. You tore the pages of the books. You brought rain again. You are very clever at poking fun at weaklings. So in the first stanza, we can see that the poet speaks with the wind. So here we got a personification, the literary device personification. What is the personification? Yes, the other things from the nature, they got the human nature. Okay, so that is called personification. The human nature gives to the other things, or the living things or the non-living things, that is called personification. So here the poet considered the wind as a human being, and he just asks or requests, or it may be the order. He just order to the wind. What is that? don't break the shutters of the windows. Okay, so we can take it as an order or a request. Don't break the shutters of the windows. Don't scatter the papers. Don't throw down the books on the shelf. There, look what you did. Please look that. What you did. So you made all the destruction here. You threw them all down. You threw them all down. So who is here? You mentioned here as the wind. You tore the pages of the books. You tore the pages of the books. So what the wind did here? Yeah, wind distracted. A wind break all the things in the room, inside the room. Whose room? We can take it as the room of the poet himself. Okay. So he just request or he just ordered to the wind that you just don't scatter the papers. Just don't break the shutters of the windows. You don't tear the pages of the books. So in this way he requests to the wind. Don't break any other things in his room. So here he took wind in a friendly way. He just asked to the wind that you wait there and just don't make any collapse in his room. Okay, so this is the first explanation in the first stanza. You just go through the first stanza clearly and find the meaning. Thank you.